welcome on back to Baseless Claims, our casual conversational comedy podcast. My name is Tay, please keep it down.
My name is Tori Mitchell Thompson.
Oh, full government name this go around.
That's the government right there. Yeah.
Oh, damn. Hey, the last four of his social is 5, 4, 3, 1.
Oh, close.
Why would you admit that it was close?
No, just close. It's actually a 2 at the end.
Yeah. Actually, is there someone out there with the social security number 6969420
Absolutely.
something?
Absolutely.
You know there is, and they love it. But it's a terrible thing because it's the best joke you can never tell. It's the forbidden joke.
That is unfortunate. Unfortunate.
You're right. You're totally right. You can't tell the joke. It's cursed knowledge.
Yeah.
They have to live with the information that, like, I have the best fucking social security number and no one would ever believe me because why the fuck would I be dumb enough to willingly drop that?
Or you could doctor a photo to try and make it look like it's fake or like post it like with an ironic quote or something that makes it seem like it's fake. Like, can you guys imagine if I had this as my social security number? How wild would that be?
But I feel you almost don't want to be like, oh, what if I did have it? You want to brag that, like, no, I do have that. Like, I was born at just the right time.
Yeah, I am God's child.
How about we just take the safest route and take like just a full picture of the social and then in impact font, top text funny, bottom text funny number.
That might work. But you also might get your ass stolen. So that's
you might
happens?
get your whole ass stolen. Your whole ass is gone.
What even happens if you get a social security number theft? Like, I don't know, actually. I mean, you can open a credit card, I suppose.
You can do literally anything you want. Like, I know someone who got their social security number stolen along with their entire identity. They had to spend months on the phone with the bank trying to prove, no, this is the real me. Imagine being trapped in an eternal clone situation. Like, but which one's the evil one?
Yeah, and also the fact that it's like, it can't just be like, oh, that one got stolen. All right, we're going to have to cancel that social security card and get you a new one here. It might take a couple weeks to send. Do you want, which you can upload a picture if you'd like that to be your new background on this social security
On
card.
this social-
Making Garfield.
But yeah, no, that. It's basically like, well, unfortunately, your life is done. So
you don't exist anymore in the eyes of the law.
You're gone. You vanished. We can't fucking find you. Like, imagine, you know, like you go somewhere, you've like ordered food for pickup and they're like, we can't find your order. And you're like, fuck, I got to wait 40 goddamn more minutes for this Buffalo Wild Wings to make my wings again because they gave someone the wrong order.
they got to microwave this meat again.
Yeah. Imagine that for your whole fucking life. Like, shit. We can't find you. You don't exist. Not like a cool way. It's like I can't.
Yeah, not in
do
like a
anything.
Born Identity way. More like just a shitty, misplaced.
I can't
More
get
like-
a job kind of way.
More like a waking nightmare kind of way.
Do y'all remember those commercials about the guy who would put his social security on the side of like a truck to like
Yeah.
show that this life insurance or whatever was so fucking protected that he
So
could do that?
Buck ass that what how do you protect
You don't hear
it?
about him much anymore, do you?
Yeah, it was like they were like, this will be so secure that I can put I'll put my real social security number on the side of this truck, and that's how much I believe in my company. And then his identity went on to be stolen like 12 times.
Mm-hmm.
What do they mean by that when they say like when those companies advertise like we'll protect your identity? What do they mean by that?
From what? Because
From what? Where?
like, are they going to like also try and block someone from getting into the fucking like fireproof chest in my closet and stealing it?
Are they Osmosis Jones? Like, are they in cyberspace? Like in my body, or like in cyberspace, like with a gun, like shooting all of the security threats?
I think it's one of those things where they're like, well, just pay us in case you need it, which nothing will be able to happen if your identity gets stolen. But we got our bag, got mine. Fuck you, eat my dick.
But what if they were actually protecting us from something much more sinister, like body snatchers?
Oh, well.
That would require them being cool. Like, I feel like you would want to advertise that.
I mean, they're kind of fucking rad, though, a little bit, though.
Yeah,
it would. Like, if they're gonna like hop in the way and like rip apart your Freaky Friday situation,
that's kind of rad.
that's kind of sick.
That's pretty rad.
I would much rather. I feel like way more secure with a LifeLock agent named Ryan than the blockchain. I trust Ryan way more than the blockchain. Like, if that's a dude who's like protecting me from body snatchers, I'm with him. I don't need the blockchain. I got him.
Imagine you give birth to this beautiful miracle baby. You love your baby boy so much. You've never been prouder or more happy. Your life changed the minute you first laid eyes on this beautiful this child that is
This
your
rascal.
And then the county sends you a letter letting you know that your son's social security number has been minted to the blockchain.
You have to deal with that email. No, but it's worse because it's all a fucking scam. You have to buy it back before like someone in the metaverse buys it.
Yeah. How did someone steal your social security number? Oh, they bought it for 6 ETH.
Oh, God. Hell. We live in a hell.
Some asshole who was in VR Planet at the fucking metaverse Chili's just swiped my goddamn social security number for a Bitcoin. That's all. It was like 0.2 Bitcoin.
It wasn't hard for him to steal it.
And now he's ERPing in the bathroom, getting a blowjob through the virtual glory hole.
I literally, like, I thought my payment would be secure at this metaverse Chili's. The manager assured me that everything would go through just fine, and now my shit got stolen. I'm never going back again and ordering my digital food.
There's something so reassuring as we move forward into this metaverse future that we all see coming. It's inevitable. It is reassuring to know that I will be able to dine at a Chili's in the metaverse.
You get fast casual still.
Fast casual heavy hitter Chili's is still going to be there to give me some chips and salsa, maybe some fajitas that come out with a little razzle dazzle to them.
Ooh.
I love your excitement for the metaverse, Tori, and I'm so glad that you brought this up. I'm so happy that we're here today to talk about the metaverse, Tori. But one thing I want to clear up, you can't necessarily order Chili's at the metaverse Chili's. What you can do is you can spend 2 ETH coin and then we'll deliver Chili's to your home, and you can be in VR and like, it's like a social thing, you know, like we've designed this metaverse Chili's for you as more of a social place, you know? I just don't want to give the impression that the microwave food is going to come through your computer.
No thanks. I don't think I want to do that. Could I do the chicken tender basket, please?
I'm just imagining all of the avatars in the fucking metaverse Chili's, like all of their heads turning simultaneously at the fajitas coming out of the virtual kitchen.
Yeah, as it comes sizzling past.
What happens if you die inside of a metaverse restaurant?
No,
Tyler?
No.
What happens if you die in a metaverse restaurant? Like if one of the body snatchers gets you while you're in the metaverse Chili's.
I can't
Okay, just don't talk.
dude. I can't handle
Just don't talk and we can't do this. Tyler didn't even introduce himself.
I'm Tyler, by the way. I'm the manager of this metaverse Chili's. Hi, can I take your order?
Yeah, I'll take the chips and guac, please.
Okay.
As a starter.
Okay, that's great. Got that.
Yep, and then
I want a chili.
Okay. Like any of our signature Chili's menu items from the
I'd
famous
like one chili, please.
just the chili. We actually don't.
Yes,
I
sir.
know it's going to sound really ironic. We don't serve Chili's.
Oh, you don't? Do you serve margaritas the size of a fish tank?
Yes, we do have those.
I'll take 2. Thank you.
Hell yeah.
And do you want those microwaved or non-microwaved?
One microwaved, one chilled, and I like to mix them to get a nice lukewarm.
If you want, I can actually just leave one out for 2 hours while you harass our bartender.
I'd love
With your
more.
with your VR gloves. You know, if you just kind of want to be like in the face of our VR bartender.
Yeah. We all love playing with VR physics, so you know I'm about to walk up to that bar and start chucking bottles of silver tequila across this Chili's.
Oh, please don't do that. Please don't.
Each one of those bottles costs 4 ETH, dude.
No, stop. We haven't minted any of these assets yet. Fuck. Seriously, someone just walked in and stole the metaverse Chili's, just like my identity. They just stole it because we didn't mint it to the blockchain.
Okay, what's the equivalent of the infinity gauntlet of the metaverse? What is what like items do you need to collect into one super item in order to like have control of the metaverse?
It's all of the fast casuals. It's just like if you
The Applebee's stone, the Chili's stone, TGI Fridays stone.
it's not that it's not that. So it's not the stones. It's just like it's more like a cheat code, you know? So like if you
The Konami code wins you the metaverse.
yes, kind of. So it's a sequence of events, kind of like an L2 R2 circle, you know, like you go to the metaverse Applebee's, you take breakfast there. Then promptly at 11 in the metaverse, Tori.
In the metaverse, you get some shitty eggs
possible.
and bakey, boy.
Anything is possible in the metaverse, Tori. Okay, keep up, please.
Sorry.
You do lunch at the metaverse Chili's. Okay? You do dinner at the metaverse TGI Fridays.
Yeah, you do.
You go back for happy hour at the metaverse Chili's.
Okay.
You throw a bottle of Grey Goose at the VR bartender.
Yep.
And then all of a sudden, a little hatch opens up in the ceiling. You climb through. You're in the central server. Suddenly, Tori, you're the king of the metaverse.
Okay.
I think it'd be funnier to learn how to, you know, in Mario speedruns, when Mario does like the backwards long jump and like phases through walls and shit.
Yeah.
I think that'd be funnier to do in the metaverse in order to get into the central servers. You have to learn how to backwards long jump in real life.
That is very good. Like if they all had like different paintings that you go through for the locations.
Yep.
No, how much would the metaverse suck if you had to walk to every location still?
Well, I'm worried about how good haptic feedback is going to be in this future. Like, let's say you throw that bottle of Grey Goose at the bartender. He gonna get clunked in the head with something?
Yeah, like does the headset like replicate that? So
Yeah, is it gonna give him a little like doom?
So how do we stop? Great, now I got to worry about metaverse crime. Not only are there body snatchers and they could just take my fucking Chili's because I didn't mint it, now I got to worry about physical crime in the metaverse.
No. Okay, that's perfect, actually. Think about it. If we don't use haptic feedback in the metaverse and we allow crimes to happen in the metaverse, that way everyone can get their vices out in a space where it doesn't harm anybody. See what I'm saying?
Yeah. You're proposing an end to crime and like an end of all human evil itself. And I love that you are looking at it through a humanitarian lens.
It's the Purge VR.
Yeah. And I love that you're looking at it through that, like, oh, we can like get all of it. We can just eliminate evil and we can all live happily in the real world. However, then all we did was we just went right back down the road to if you die in the metaverse Chili's, do you die in real life? We just kind of took the long way there. And I know Garth Mall is with me right now. Garth is loving this. He's like, fuck yeah, what happens if you die in that metaverse restaurant?
I mean, yes, you are correct. We did circle back.
Is he correct, Tay? Because I feel like he took a long walk to go back to his fucking stupid ass thing that he always goes to. That no one thinks is fucking funny.
We did because it's the haptic feedback. And if you get clunked with a bottle of vodka hard enough, does the haptic feedback ring out hard enough to just fucking ice you in your living room naked?
No,
Or
no.
do they
no,
give you a
no,
metaverse
no.
robot that like you get shot while you're playing a metaverse like gangster game, and that robot just has to fucking cap you?
No, we don't provide haptic feedback for that kind of a situation. So that when you die in the metaverse Chili's, in real life, you don't die, but the person who killed
Did they
you
still
in the,
take
in the
my
metaverse,
Ethereum? When I
Yes.
died, like if I was dining in the metaverse Chili's, did they still take my Ethereum if someone died while I was eating?
Now, okay, you need to clarify. The Ethereum for... No, I'm not...
Tyler,
I'm not
no,
I'm
you
not
don't need to
continuing.
clarify, Tyler. You need to shut the fuck up. You are taking these long, winding roads to go, see, you guys are like literally making me talk about this. I'm gonna break your fucking legs, you dumb shit. And guess what? It's not gonna be metaverse. I'm gonna come over to your house and I'm going to physically assault you until your legs are mangled little mincemeat, okay?
Wow.
The metaverse police aren't going to like that one, Tori. I've been recording you.
Yeah, it's a fucking podcast. I would fucking hope you're recording him.
In the metaverse, we defunded the police.
Well, actually, like when you think about it, the podcast is just one big metaverse. All digital
No, it's
podcasts
not.
all
No,
interact in one
shut
metaverse
your
sphere.
mouth.
Nothing's real. Nothing's real. We're all paying digital time. It's like that Justin Timberlake movie. You know, the one that not many people saw? I don't know if it's good or not.
Oh, not about time.
You know,
No, that's the time travel one with Domhnall Gleeson.
That one.
That's a good one.
That's a cute one.
Yeah, that's a good one.
You know, the likelihood of me seeing a movie is already pretty low. And when you add the context of that not many people saw, like, you know, there's a less than 0% chance that I have seen this movie, right?
Yeah, true. You haven't seen that damn flick. But anyway, I guess the lesson here is watch out. Them body snatchers will get you and your social security anywhere you fucking go. Real life,
the
metaverse, doesn't
yeah.
matter.
Yep.
Don't worry, guys. We have a super ethical solution. The only way to avoid it is to buy Bitcoin from us directly. Now, all we need is the last 4 of your mom's credit card number.
Mm-hmm.
So
Don't
type
even
that
need
in
the
the
whole
YouTube
thing.
comments.
Don't even need the whole thing. If you want to leave the whole thing, go for it. But all we need is the last 4.
Speaking of things that just take you back online, you know, things that you just see online and you're like, how'd that get there? How'd someone think of that? How did someone think of something so fucking worthless? Imagine someone trying to sell you something like the metaverse Chili's. You're like, that's the dumbest idea I've ever heard. I can't actually, what do I do there? I can't actually eat there. And they're like, no, but like, it's like digital real estate. Like, speaking of fucking useless things like that, I've been perusing Facebook Marketplace.
Oh, God.
And that's similar, where people are just selling you things that you don't really need, or you're just like, now, why'd you get that?
Or how did you get that?
Or how did you get that? And the best part about this is I'm calling this segment On Second Thought, because they tried selling something so egregiously overpriced, and then they dropped their price because they're like, okay, maybe on second thought, maybe I got to be a little bit more realistic about this.
I kind of thought maybe I had like, no one knows what I have here. It's not much, but I could lead them to believe it's something great.
Oh, they're going to be so jealous of this metaverse Chili's. Oh, I really thought you guys were going to be more excited for that one. Damn it. Okay, guess I'll drop the price on this real estate. Now, I want us to think about maybe why they even own these items, or what is the story behind this. First one, DQ cake. Put in freezer July 4th. Should still
God.
be good.
Yuck.
Should still be good. Original
Should.
price? What do you think the original price was on that bad boy? We don't need to make this like a scored game.
Yeah, I think it was $20.
It was $15
Oh,
for that
my.
frozen DQ cake. And these
I
are all
wouldn't eat
local
that
too.
for
I did
$15.
local shopping. I didn't want someone to have to ship it.
But they said that they dropped the price, right?
Yeah, they dropped the price. It's now $10.
Ugh.
No one was biting on 15, maybe at 10. Maybe $10 they'll get it.
I mean, what in a DQ cake is perishable after that long of time? Especially if it's in the freezer.
You can buy a brand new DQ cake for $25.
Hey, so you're saving $10 on the original price. That's a pretty good deal.
Yeah, just eat this
It should
month-old
still be
slop.
good. Yeah. Well, Tori, it was put in the freezer July 4th, okay? It should still be good.
Yeah, if it's in the freezer, it should be fine.
So clearly they had a July 4th party that they didn't end up going to. And they're like, well, I spent the money on it.
Why would you not just fucking eat it yourself, though?
Facebook should ban that account.
Yeah.
Maybe they're lactose intolerant. I don't know.
Then why did they get it?
Maybe they're a born grifter. Well, they were going to a party, obviously. They were bringing it to a July 4th party, and then they got canceled online, so they couldn't actually go to the July 4th party anymore because they got canceled.
Maybe they brought the cake to the party and they actually went to the party and realized that, like, hey, gang, cake's pretty fucking overrated. There's a lot of good stuff we could be eating. Cake's pretty overrated.
But it's an ice cream cake.
It's an ice cream cake, though. Like, those are
better,
pretty
but
fucking
still,
good.
But still.
So, question. Are there pictures with this?
Yeah, but I mean, I can't.
Right, but does it
I just wrote
look-
this down in Notes app. Bullshit.
Right, but do you remember it looking pristine, like still in the shape of a cake?
It
Or
was
did they-
just
or
a-
did
it
they
was-
let it melt a little bit before putting it in the freezer.
I have notes on the pictures that are important for this one, but for this one, it was legit just a picture of the inside of their fucking freezer. Like, they just, like, blurry ass, like, live iPhone brought that shit up, quick snapped, and we're like, yep, send that out.
Looks good.
Looks good, send that out.
I'd say that's worth $15.
Speaking of, like, just terrible pictures, next item. Used. Also, they put used as the listing name, which was fucking hilarious. Like, no, that's not how that works.
I hate that shit.
Used. My good Carhartt hoodie. This is my good Carhartt hoodie, size medium. As you can see from the pictures, there are no holes and no rips and no smells. How do I know that?
It's not that it doesn't smell bad, it's that it has an absence of all odor.
Also, how would I tell that from the pictures?
Well, you don't have to. They're telling you. They're letting you know.
Yeah.
Suspiciously smell-free.
Then they say, some paint on the front. See the pictures. I have never seen more paint on an article of clothing in my fucking life. It looks like a toddler had an art day on that Carhartt hoodie.
Holy shit.
And they said, some paint on the front.
Well, Tyler, that's their good Carhartt hoodie.
Yeah.
That's not their bad Carhartt
Obviously
hoodie.
not if they're getting rid of it. They're clearly getting rid of it because of the paint.
They have a lot of fond memories, though, which is going to jack the price up because, like, that. Look, they wore that jacket during a lot of really important paint sessions.
Yeah, it's the sentimentality behind it.
It's one paint color, so it's not even like it's not even like, oh, we've been using this. So it's clearly they got paint on it one time and they're like, oh shoot, my good Carhartt hoodie. Well, I
Tyler,
can
you don't
sell
get-
it.
They lost their virginity in that hoodie, okay?
But no,
They
that's
graduated
not, that's not
college
true.
in that hoodie.
That's not true because it's odorless.
Yeah,
If
you
the-
can't get
if
that
If
smell
virginity
out.
was lost in that hoodie, then it would have an odor. You can never get rid of that odor.
Virginal sex is odorless. Everyone knows that.
That's actually true. Tori makes a great point right there. Or does it stink with the stench of like all of the sins
Sin.
of your life accumulating into
Yep.
that one moment?
Yep.
It's the stench of original sin
Yep.
Yeah.
being
Yeah.
released when that cherry is popped.
So what do you guys think the story is behind that hoodie? What do you think? What do you think their secondhand market? What do you think the secondhand market is for? Like for a fucking Carhartt hoodie?
It's a sweatshirt, right? Not a jacket.
Yeah, hoodie.
Okay.
It's 100% cotton. It says Carhartt on the front.
Covered in paint. I am going to say they are trying to charge $45.
I'll go a little lower. I'll say 30.
Idiot. $60.
Oh, fuck
Okay.
you.
You're gonna
Fuck
sell it
off.
for
They
new
lowered it to
MSRP?
45. They lowered it to
Oh
45.
my God.
All right, I'll take a partial credit point on that one. But fuck off. But if you think, I don't care if it was pristine, if you think that a secondhand hoodie is worth $60, you're out of your fucking mind.
With a quote little bit of paint.
So hey,
even
they
if
don't say
even
little
if
bit
it
of
was
paint.
pristine, Tay, even if it was a perfect hoodie, it didn't have any paint
Yeah.
on it.
Who does
You wouldn't
that?
buy
Like,
a secondhand hoodie for $60.
This is correct.
skateboard. I only skated 2 days. $40. Nope, I will not take $15 or $10.
So
Okay.
you've been lowballed.
Okay, so people were offering what they thought it was worth, and he was like, I know what I have. Got this at the Toys R Us.
I know what I have, and what he has is a skateboard deck. There aren't even trucks or wheels on that bitch. And this dude said only skated 2 days. How? There's nothing on it. You've got a
Maybe that's why you didn't enjoy skating.
No, Tyler, only skated in this context was only a skater, like in the skater mindset for 2 days. So they bought
I was
the board.
thinking about using it.
Yeah, they bought the board and they're like, oh man, I can't wait for the trucks to come in. And in between them ordering the trucks and getting the board in the mail, they were just like, you know what? It's not really my thing.
You know what? I actually don't like how I look in this Volcom shirt, so.
I was thinking about switching to Carhartt, maybe. Maybe.
These shoes are mad uncomfy.
Why is the tug on these shoes so fat?
What did you just say?
Why skate shoes got fat tongue?
Tongue.
Oh,
I thought you said-
tongue.
I thought you said tug.
I also thought you said tug. Like, why is the
And I was
tug
like,
on this so fat?
What skater bullshit did you just say that I'm not aware of?
Is there like some Tony Hawk videos I don't know about out there that are teaching me slang, skate slang?
Did you ever see, Tyler, did you ever see the very real VHS Tony Hawk's trick tips?
No, what?
Nope.
Yeah, I didn't need to watch it either. I was good.
Oh, you
That's-
bought that.
Yeah,
You bought that VHS.
I didn't buy it.
yeah, your dad did for Christmas.
Yeah, my dad.
Did you make someone buy it or did someone buy it as a gift?
Let's say it was a gift.
What do you
No,
mean?
no.
I don't
no,
remember.
no.
I was a child.
No. So you got that skateboard at Walmart and you were like,
Excuse me, I got it at Zumiez, okay?
How old were you?
I don't know, like 8, 9.
Where the fuck was there a Zumiez that you were just going off to at 8 or 9?
And who let you go into
let
said
you in the
Zumiez
Zumiez?
at 9 years old?
My mommy brought me and pulled out that checkbook to make her little boy happy, okay?
If I saw a mother pulling out a checkbook to pay for Zumiez gear in a mall
It was a
for
different time, Tay.
9-year-old,
We didn't have Ethereum yet.
It was a different time, Tay. You can't put that in 2022 context, okay?
even in fucking 2006 context, dude, I don't think that flies.
We didn't have the blockchain yet. You wouldn't get it.
Oh my God.
Mom, I want to get these new trucks, okay? They're only 2 ETH.
Which skateboard does your boy want? Your very special boy. Which one does he want? Because these are all of like our Bitcoin prices. These are our ETH prices. Like we got so much on here.
Okay, now Tay, I want to judge from here on out. On second thought, contestants will be judged on their pricing ability based on how many spanks we think they deserve for being naughty.
Oh.
I think this bad skateboard salesman, I think that's 3 spanks.
Oh, we're going baby numbers. Okay. Yeah, three sounds accurate from your
Well,
scale.
how long are you? Yeah, like it's baby numbers, but like otherwise, like if you're like, oh, this skateboard employee deserves 200, you're in that Zumiez for like a
No.
fucking hour delivering
That's a
the
long
punishment.
200's a little high.
But either way, you gotta stay in that Zumiez for that long and dish it out. And also, he's not a willing participant. You got to chase him down first. He's not getting these spanks just willy-nilly.
Are we barehanding it or are we using an implement?
You're barehanding.
Can you just not make it more complicated for one time on this fucking show ever? You don't need 3 follow-up questions. I said we're gonna spank them. That should be enough info to go on, okay? How many spanks, Tay?
3.
Thank you.
I'm glad we all agree on 3 spanks. I'm just so fascinated that you lived that skate life, Tori, and that you were like, you were so confident, but then you got on the skateboard and you're like, damn, this shit's kind of hard and need a VHS to show me how to do it.
How many fisheye lens shots were in that VHS story?
A lot.
Yeah, and they still look rad. I'll maintain that.
They still look fucking cool.
Yeah, fisheye lens shots look fucking rad.
But you're right. There was quite a bit. They taught you all about how to ollie if you're if you're goofy foot or regular foot.
If you're fucking goofy with your tricks, if you're goofy with it. That's what they call when you win gold at the fucking X Games. You're goofy with it.
Yeah. Are you a vert skater or street skater? They covered them all.
I'm presenting the gold medal for being the goofiest.
I want you to guess what this situation is. I want you to tell me what situation would ever cause you to list it. What's this guy's life like for 26-inch, 21 speed, disc brake, Schwinn tandem bicycle, only ridden 4 times.
Oh fuck.
Ooh.
What does that make you think of in your head when you hear someone is selling a Schwinn tandem, but don't worry, it's only been ridden 4 times?
Yeah, that makes me think divorce.
Either divorce or his spouse has died.
In a tandem bike accident.
How did someone else live then? Like, how did...
They just want it out of their life because it's just a grim reminder every time they look at it.
I told her it was too dangerous to take the tandem out alone at night.
Alone? Fuck.
There's just so much rear weight. You're gonna fishtail on that highway.
Wait, what if they were controlling it from the rear seat?
Oh, that's what I was thinking, is that it's got to be a divorce, because like if you're you don't buy a tandem bicycle for you and someone you're like mild acquaintances with. Like if you're in a tandem bicycle with someone, you're kind of like locked in for a long time.
Yeah,
like if you went in on that purchase.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you might have gone Dutch with it too. Like you split the cost. Like
How do you decide in the divorce who gets the tandem bicycle?
Oh, that's actually really interesting. They just saw it right in half and glue a wheel to the front of it or the back of it.
That'd be better, because what reason is there? How often do you think you're going to be using a tandem bicycle to the point where you're like, well, it's more worth it for us to just buy one instead of just renting one when we want to be silly?
Or it makes more sense in this situation to buy one tandem bicycle as opposed to 2 bicycles that we could just go together.
Honey, your big, strong, powerful legs just go way too fast. I can't keep up, but I want a bike next to you. Well, how are we going to fix this situation? Don't worry, babe. I got it.
Honey, I'd love to go bicycling. I just don't think it looks dorky enough.
I got my helmet with the mohawk on it, but I still don't feel fucking ridiculous. I don't feel stupid enough. What else can we do about this?
If the world was brave, we would make tandem ripsticks.
How would that even fucking work?
Yeah, it's going to take some engineers a couple of years to get to that one, but it will be rad when they crack that nut.
No, that's even worse. That is genuinely a death trap then. That is genuinely, at that point, a weapon of mass destruction.
If you connect a ripstick horizontally, isn't that just a wobbly cart?
if you connect it perpendicular, you've made like a shuriken of sorts, like like some kind.
It's got to be capable. It's got to be capable of locomotion, Tyler. You can't just fucking make it into a T shape.
You spin on that bitch. This is this is my mobile shuriken for city transportation.
That's a fucking great. We need to bring, you know what? Like, cars are ruining this planet. That's the kind of, we need to invest in transportation. Like you're either riding your Shuriken Ripstick, or remember those scooters in gym class where you put your feet on the front and you have to kind of like wiggle your arms back and forth to make them go?
We'd all be in great shape.
Yeah, we need to, that's green mobility right there.
That is, this is the mobile, the transportation green shuriken is the efficient and most like climate-friendly way to travel, because it's also employing a bunch of people. Because, you know, like when you go to a water park and the lifeguard will kind of like take a big swing and kick you down the tunnel, the slide. That's how you have to start the shurikens, is that a lifeguard's got to like twist you to get you started.
And we just created even more jobs because we're going to have lifeguards on every fucking corner to make sure no one
it's super
dies.
dangerous. It's not safe.
And it's also the downside to this Shuriken Ripstick mode of transportation is that it is going to take you about 5 to 6 years to become proficient. So
if
there's
you
going to
don't
also
break
be a lot
every
of
bone first.
God damn it. I can't wait for this fucking thumbnail. I want to see a Shuriken Ripstick so bad.
No, because I've got it. It's a Beyblade. It's just it's a big Beyblade. Essentially.
Oh my God. Yeah, let's all just ride massive Beyblades. That's why did we not come to this sooner?
Yeah, we just got to make a chair that sits on top of a Beyblade that's like gyroscopically stable, so that the top spinning underneath it doesn't fuck you up. Unless
no, we do not stabilize it. What's the engineers? It was too expensive to figure out. We just all go to work with barf bags in hand.
I was gonna say like, Johnson, you're 3 minutes late. Oh, I'm sorry, sir. Just got hung up on a.
Sorry, a rival Beyblade dropped from this fucking sky, and they really let it rip today. Honestly, they let me have it.
They had a counterclockwise spin to my clockwise spin, and it really fucked me up.
You guys remember Mighty Beanz?
Oh yeah, of course.
Never heard of it, but continue.
We should bigify Mighty Beanz, the mightiest beans, and we should learn to ride them. We should tame these beasts.
What if the weight on the inside is what you sat in? Because the weight doesn't move.
Yeah.
The pill around it moves.
Yeah.
So you just get to sit there. You just get to sit there and like casually read the paper or browse your phone on your way to work while the bean around you just goes.
Yeah, it's gonna be a bumpy ride, but hella, if fun. You know what I mean?
This sounds like a toy for kids who had too many toys already.
Yeah.
Like, this sounds like a fucking...
Kind of like moon sand, where it's like, okay, you just...
This sounds like parents who are just buying their kids shit. I ain't ever heard of this. I had my Gokus, okay? I didn't have this fucking magical mode of transportation y'all are talking about now. If we bigified it, we could make it run our whole city grid.
Hey, you're more than welcome to pitch bigifying Goku and riding him to work, man.
I'd love to, but everyone would get mad at me, okay? If I was talking about fucking Dragon Ball Z and riding a Nimbus cloud to work, everyone would be like, dork, weeb, hold on to this L for me.
Yeah,
Absolutely,
because
yeah.
if I would bring up any of my weeb interests here on the show, I would get
if you ever did that.
Yeah, just get absolutely
It's just
smashed
never
into
happened
oblivion.
before.
Never.
How much do you think that tandem bicycle was worth? Original price, then drop price.
130 for original, 95 for the drop.
Tyler gave a weird face there, so I'm going to commit to my original answer, though. I think it was original listing price, 210. Drop price, 190.
God, you guys are idiots. You have no conceptual idea how expensive tandem bicycles are.
No
Oh,
idea.
yeah, I guess it is still like pandemic-y
This bitch
times.
was originally $600.
Fuck!
Nice.
Dropped price $450.
Oh, fuck.
And it's
off.
look, it's not because what they have isn't worth I looked it up. It's not because what they have isn't worth the money. It's that I don't think too many people are fucking interested in buying a tandem bicycle.
Correct.
Not moving a lot of units at the tandem bike factory. Sorry, gang.
That is like setting up a bank account with someone you're only dating. Like it's a risky move. A tandem bicycle with someone, you've got to be locked in for life. You got to make sure you love that person and that you're mentally equipped to ride a bicycle with them forever because you can't break free.
Have you ever gone canoeing with a significant other? It'll break you up real quick.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, and a tandem bicycle is not something that like friends buy to ride together or roommates buy together or like a father-daughter buy to ride together. That is lovers trying to like have this a certain image while they're out in the world. Not a great image, but it's
a
an
lame
image
one.
It's a bad image, but it is an image they're trying to go for. And yeah, it's a real risky move to buy that. And the fact that you think like, I bet I'll try my luck. Let me just set it at $600 on Facebook Marketplace.
That brand new price is like $900.
Yeah.
Oh, I bet.
Bikes are
It does
fucking
that regardless.
expensive for no fucking reason.
We have what is the listing just said miniature horse rider. And I was like, now that's an interesting one. Got to see that.
Their proper name is a jockey.
That was a lame fucking joke.
Womp womp.
Wait, hold on, Tyler. Before you go on with this, Tay, how many spanks for that one? I'm going to say 5.
To me or the... What do you mean?
Who's getting
I don't know
spanked?
why this is not... I don't know why... The seller. That's how
the
we
seller
judge
for
the seller.
The seller for the bike. Got it. Okay. Nah, that's a 6er.
Quit touching that microphone. Quit.
Oh, that's fair.
Get your hand off that microphone.
I'm sorry. I have ADHD and I need to fidget.
I think the confusion came from because we weren't spanking the seller. For some reason, we all wanted to spank the Zumiez employee. I think we were all just amped to be spanking a Zumiez employee. So that's where the confusion
I meant
came
spank
from.
the skateboard seller on that one too. I meant that's how we judge sellers in this game.
You see where we got confused when you say skateboard seller, we all assume Zumiez.
And after I finished a poor joke, you said, how many spanks for that one? As if it was directed towards me for making the bad joke.
We don't need to talk about the amount of spanks for this person anymore. They're selling a miniature horse rider. And what that is like, it's one of those things for toddlers where it rocks back and forth and it's shaped like a horse.
Yep.
They just called it... Oh, I'm sorry. The miniature horse rider is the scientific actual name. They listed pony on Facebook Marketplace, which is
Misleading. Misleading at best.
Yeah. Fake news if we're going to go that route.
it's fake news. And the beautiful description. I want, you know what? Create your own description for this right now. What do you think they listed this quote pony in the description? How do you think they described it?
Good for
What
the
do you think they said?
Good for the little horse lover in your life.
Okay.
Gross. I think they said, remember that toy that was invented 150 years ago? Well, they haven't updated it, and I have one.
Okay. That would require them saying any amount of thing about this item. What they did say was pony, all caps, only come if you are interested.
They were annoyed at getting questions about this pony from uninterested parties, I see.
Yeah, like, is that a real pony? Do not contact me again.
Do not contact me unless you will spend how much money?
Actually, that's a horse. It's just small. It's not technically a pony. Do not message me again.
How much money?
I'm saying that this was initially $25, dropped to $22.
$100 dropped to $75.
35 dropped to 20.
Damn.
It was closer, yeah.
It was pretty
cheap
close.
ass horse
and
right
they
there.
are just like, only come if you're interested. I've had so many people reaching out. Oh, is it elm? Is it oak? Is it stop?
It's a fucking miniature rocking horse.
It's pony. Okay, if you don't see the value in this just outright and don't just want to spend the money, get out.
The picture really does paint 1,000 words, I must imagine, right? It must be an immaculate photo where it's like, well, I know at first glance if I want this or not.
It's like it's not even upright. It's like leaned up against like something else.
Great. So you don't even know that it's like seaworthy.
No. All right.
One spank.
Yeah,
Saint,
that's not egregious.
St. Patrick's Day shot glass suspenders.
Yes.
What did you just say?
Yes. Do they hold shot glasses in them?
Yes, they're suspenders
Yes!
that hold shot glasses in them. However, quote from the description, shot glass holders split.
So,
Dude,
okay.
like this is a
They
10
no longer
this,
serve their function.
this is a 10 spanker. Throw that away. Do not try to resell it.
But what if a crafty DIYer out there is like, I'm gonna fix these. I can
10,
fix them.
10 spanks for them too.
That's fair.
It's the shittiest thing you've ever seen. It's like it was given away for free at a bar.
Hey, Tyler,
Like-
is it funny though? Is it funny?
I mean, it would probably look goofy on St. Patrick's Day. It'd probably
maybe
be
it's
like a
worth
good
it then.
time.
Yuck.
Originally $10, selling it for $7. So they barely budged on a product that doesn't work.
Yep. 10
Yeah.
spanks. 10 full barehanded spanks on the ass.
Yep.
Last one I got for you. There is no description. This is just the title of the thing. And then there's a picture. Title. Don't know what to tell you about this stuff. I found it in the barn.
Great.
It is one picture. And it is like genuinely like Red Dead 2 shit. Like it's old timey bottles that like not even like plastic label, like fucking etched glass label. Looks like this bitch is from the 1800s. Just says tonic on the front, and there is a suspicious brown liquid in it.
That's turpentine.
Huh.
Just says tonic. What's the story behind this? What the fuck do they have there?
Are they sealed bottles or do they have open top?
Oh, they're sealed. They're just old-timey
Ooh.
bottles that say tonic and they're sealed.
Ooh.
It feels a little bit dangerous to sell that because it almost feels like hint, hint, nudge, nudge, wink, wink. Contact me for a good time. You'll get fucked up on this shit, whatever's in here.
Take a swig. It was like the bootleggers in V1 of their process.
Mm-hmm.
This is their first trial. Didn't sell all that well, so they just kind of kept them in the barn.
And they called it tonic because it sounded like something you could drink.
Yeah, like this is it's an elixir. Sounds kind of fancy.
Oh, you're saying they were like carnies. You're saying that, this is my elixir. You're saying they
Well,
were
that's
like,
just how
they're
people. That's
like
just how people
snake oil
talked back
salesmen.
then.
Yeah.
Well, they're not. No. That's just how people talk back then. I'm not saying that they were just trying to make some.
okay.
Hooch, but
I was thinking their voices would be more like, tonic, hooch.
so literally Arthur Morgan.
I mean, just more of the like, they're not clever talkers. They're just like, why use many words? I got some fucking hooch I got hooch in the back. You want it?
Drink my brown liquid.
I think they were just bad marketers, maybe. Like if they were just
Could be.
what if it's the original Coke in there?
That's pretty fucking unlikely.
I'll try it though.
Yeah, I'll try it. Fuck it. You gonna buy some?
Well, how much do you think it is?
It is $50 marked down to $45.
I was gonna say that, so I'm gonna go up now. I'm gonna say it's $150 marked down to $100.
Nope. $10 marked down to $5.
Damn, even for the antique value, I feel like that's selling it low. This is
It's-
by far the best product you've had so
Yeah.
far.
Lowballing the original Coke.
They can spank us 2 times for that one.
I agree. This person gets to spank whoever they want for those prices because, but again, it just feels a little bit irresponsible because it feels like they're kind of like goading you on, like, come on, try it. You tell me what happens if you
Well, it's
drink
because
this.
they don't
I'm not
want
brave
to.
enough. Yeah,
It's because
exactly.
they don't want to. They just want to have somebody else.
But they're dying to know what it is.
Yeah.
They're dying to know.
That's why they have the price so fucking low, is because you're just like, you know what? I got $5.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
it's actually, it's not cheaper. It's like they're making money getting it tested instead of sending it into a lab, which would be expensive to get it tested as to what it actually is.
Well, just because someone takes a little nip off it doesn't mean that they're going to be able to tell what it is.
Better than
They might take a nip off it, vomit, and then pass out.
Yeah, it's better than taking $60 to send it to a lab and say, "What is this?"
Like you still don't know what it is. You just know that it did hurt someone.
You might face manslaughter charges, though, if you go that route. Like if you sent it into a lab, sure, you're out $60. But if the original Coke formula did fucking kill someone in your barn, that's a bit more than $60. I feel like you're facing there.
Not if they never find the body.
True. Maybe it's like just pure fucking acid. Maybe it just dissolves them inside out.
They take one sip, and from the inside out, they just disintegrate.
They fucking like Thanos disappear.
Oh no! Oh God, if only someone would have been protecting me. This is when they need the like fucking cybersecurity, like body snatcher people. Like, whoa. Why don't we check out? Hey, we'll go with you. We'll check out this Facebook Marketplace listing, okay?
You should bring a police officer with you if you're going to go to a Facebook Marketplace listing, though.
Oh, 100%.
Standard practice.
What, you should just have a police officer with you at all times?
It's America. We always have police watching us, Tyler.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I think, okay.
You know what else is all bastards? This show. So thanks for listening to our show. Go ahead, leave a like, favorite, comment, and or review. It would really help the show out, get us into curated lists, and help spreads us around. And if you want to join in on the conversation, join our Discord that you can find in the description and wherever you are listening to our show.
You can also go over to youtube.com/shapelessmedia. It's a YouTube channel that corresponds with this podcast, and you're going to find not only this show, but many hundreds of other videos, some that you are absolutely going to like, just by law of large numbers, baby.
Now, what you can also do to support the show is you can go to poddex.com, use code SWORDWATCH at checkout. That's going to give you 10% off your first order. And what it's going to give you are funny decks of cards that you can use for your very own podcast. So if you don't know where to start, if you're doing like a comedy podcast, if you're doing a serious one, they have different decks of cards that give you different kinds of questions for your podcast. The more pod decks you buy on that first order, the more money we get to develop the world's first Tridem bicycle. Tridem bicycle. I feel like there's a better name.
Trio bicycle.
Tricycle?
Tricycle. Fuck. That's kind of already a thing. Shit.
We don't deserve money. Don't buy it.
No. Buy it so that we can develop it, and then we all have to cooperate on a 3-person bicycle, and we see who gets voted off of the 3-person bicycle first. That's a video we'll make if you buy enough pod decks.
It's not a thing that we can do.
The 3-person bicycle, and one person gets voted off at the end of each day. And then it's just hard for the other 2 to use the bicycle. It's just
unless the person in the middle gets voted off first.
You ready for the pod deck last laugh?
Yeah.
If you could sing a duet with anyone, who would it be? What the fuck are these cards?
Okay,
This
so
sucks.
it's me and Madonna. We're on a tandem bicycle, right? We're singing a not Madonna song. Neither of us know the lyrics. It's terrible. We get mad at each other for the tandem bicycling and for ruining each other's solos. We die instantly because we face oncoming traffic, and the maneuverability on one of them sons of bitches just ain't quite good enough to get out of the way.
The world begins to cheer. Fade to black.
I think it'd be funny to sing a duet with Shakira in prison.
Excuse me?
Shakira's going to prison for tax fraud. It's not a bit. That's a thing that's actually happening.
Okay.
Guess her hips did lie on her tax return, huh? Huh?
Hey. Hey.
Shakira.
No, you cannot keep saying stuff on this podcast that is you. Do you know what a conversational cul-de-sac is? Where you say something and it has nowhere to go, and then you stare blankly for a little bit, and then as you've said so many times before, hey guys, that's not a bit. That's just a real thing that I know. You cannot keep doing that.
It's the end of the show. Like, we gotta have a capstone.
For the next month, Tyler, me and you are only just gonna state one sentence facts that we know and make Tay go the rest of the fucking field. All on her own.
Hey, did you guys know a tandem bicycle, regardless of how many people can sit on it, is just called a tandem bicycle?
That's neat.
That's not like a bit or anything. That's just a thing. That's real.
I mean, real life facts can still be funny.
Clearly.